Okay, let's talk writing updates. So this month was November. I was unofficially doing NaNoWriMo. Mostly I was just using the NaNoWriMo website to track my word count because I like being able to see the graphs and everything that they do on their site. So I typically track my projects through their site all year round. But this month I wrote 45,018 words. I finished the first part of the book, so the first 39 scenes, and I'm working on the next scene group, so scene 40 to 80, and I'm maybe a third of the way, almost halfway done the scenes. I'm not 100% sure. I will say that this book has been super easy to write so far. Every time I sit down to write, the words just seem to flow. And I don't know if that's because I'm excited for this book. I was excited for the first two. But I ran into writer's block, I ran into scenes I wasn't sure how to write, I ran into scenes that I wasn't sure how, I needed to lay them out type of thing. Where this book so far, the words are just flowing so easy. But yeah, the words are so easy to write this time around. And again, I don't know if it's the fact that I'm more excited for this book. I haven't drafted in a while. This is kind of my first big drafting project this year. But I'm also loving the characters. All the characters are unique in their own way, and they're really fun. I'm loving the characters. I'm loving a lot of the plot lines. There's a lot more magic and a lot more races that you're going to see in this book over the first two, because it's more magical. We're hitting the kind of high fantasy point in the series now. So I think it's just a culmination of all of that. I'm trying a slightly new drafting process, or planning process, I should say, that I think is really helping to speed it up as well. And like I said, I hit 45,000 words this month. And normally by this point in a project, normally by this amount of words, I am hitting a bit of writer's block. I feel like I need breaks. I feel like I need to kind of take a breath, where I haven't felt that yet. So I'm hoping my momentum stays and I can finish this book in December. I'm expecting this book to kind of hit rough draft, and this is more of a zero draft, honestly. I'm expecting it to hit around 80 to 90K. I'm expecting publishing word count to be 100 to 120K, which I know is a really wide range, but I tend to be a really big underwriter, and even in the first part, I know there's a lot of places where I have to add in description and show the people, show all the things happening. So I have a feeling this book is going to be, to date, probably the biggest book I have ever wrote by the time it gets published. For reference, book 1 published at 55,000 and some odd words. Book 2 published at 85,000 and some odd words, which is a huge jump in word count between book 1 and book 2. Book 3, like I said, I'm expecting publishing to hit over 100K. But in a month, 45,000 words, I am extremely happy to hit. Like I said, in December, I'm hoping I can finish it and get it completely drafted so I can start editing in January.